Author Rebekah Thomas has worked in addiction recovery for over 10 years and is a co-director of Hope Centre Ministries, a UK charity creating residential rehabilitation centres for those journeying addiction recovery. I chatted to her about the brand new bookwork she's created that could revolutionise the way we think about and process addiction as individuals and as the church.
Well, equipping the local church has always been, since I can remember, the church has been one of my biggest passions, burdens, like things I get angry about, things I get excited about.
Yeah.
And addiction is such a huge issue, and it's not just outside the church to evangelize, it's in as well. Yeah. Like statistically, a third of most congregations are struggling with some sort of addiction.
Yeah, wow.
Even though many are hidden and functional, they are there. But so often I see on television shows and on Facebook posts and in passing conversations talk of how an addict has to battle every day and addiction is a lifelong struggle. And now that, since God showed me this different way of looking at addiction and how it actually works and how it deceives and tricks, and once we know how the trick works, we don't fall for it anymore. Yeah. It grieves me so much that people are battling when they don't have to.
Yeah.
Like once you see it for what it is,
absolutely,
it's not a battle anymore.
Yeah.
And so this bookwork, that's what it does. It exposes the illusion. It exposes the trick for what it is and how it tricks us scientifically, spiritually, psychologically. And so once you know how the trick works, you don't keep falling for it anymore. And then you'll have a life of freedom. You have a life, your recovery is then being a disciple. It's not living your whole life in recovery from addiction.
Amazing. And obviously now, with having created these resources, right now that looks like these beautiful books that are sat right next to us, but you've got future plans as well for how you want to see it expand. Tell us more.
Yeah, because it's a resource to break addiction, and not just in people struggling with addiction, but in the church in general. Most of us misunderstand addiction, whether we're in it or not. Yeah. And we pretty much all know someone that's in it. There's so much desire to deal with this, but one of the most common feedback I've had from local church leaders when they've seen this is there's not been anything for us until now. There wasn't anything entirely biblical that was for complete new creation freedom, no temptation anymore, no desire for the substance or activity anymore, no battling and fighting and struggling every day. So, so it's these books, but it's also online resources. I want to create a package that local church leaders and chaplains and what have you can sign up for, and there's equipping, there's training, there's ongoing connection, there's resources, video resources, how to run groups, things like that. And then on the website as well, there's going to be ongoing support for addicts, there's going to be ways for them to find their local True Freedom community group, there's going to be video resources. So yeah, it's going to keep on expanding. Wow.
You're inspiring to talk to because your passion is just so authentic. And tell us, how can people kind of get in touch and find out more now?
So we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, but the best way is the website, so truefreedomrecovery.com. And at the moment, it's at its initial stages, so you can buy the books there, you can get in touch. But as it develops, there's going to be subscription pages, there's going to be online resources, there's going to be video resources for people battling addiction themselves and on this journey, and also for people that want to support those people.
Amazing. So watch this space, because this is only going to grow and only going to impact more and more and more people. It has been such a pleasure to talk to you today, Bex. Thank you so much for your time. And we are praying that this has a mighty impact, not just across individuals, but massive communities as well. Lives changed as this work goes out. Yeah. Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.
For more information about these projects and how you can get involved, go to CBNEurope.com, call our Hope line on 0300 561 0700, or follow us on social media at CBN Europe.